Have you ever wondered about the geological history of the Sichuan Basin? Let's delve into its profound richness. Picture this, a series of snow-capped mountains, the Hengduan Mountains, nestled in the eastern part of the Qinghai-Tibet Plateau. These aren't just any mountains, they are majestic. They are a sight to behold. They are ancient giants that have withstood the test of time, standing tall and grand. These towering peaks form a breathtaking, legendary plateau. Each peak, clothed in a thick blanket of white, whispers stories of the past. The wind that whistles through the valleys carries tales from centuries ago. These tales speak of the mountains' resilience and endurance and the life they've nurtured over time. When you stand and observe, you realize the mountains aren't simply geological formations. They are pieces of artwork painted by nature over millions of years. But just as you're absorbing the beauty of these mountains, the journey continues eastward, crossing these mountains, and that's when the scene transforms dramatically. It's as if a curtain has been lifted, revealing a new spectacle. A vast expanse of land unfolds, stretching as far as the eye can see. This is the moment when you first lay eyes on the Sichuan Basin. This basin, compared to the mountains, is like a different world altogether. It's a fertile land shared by Sichuan and Chongqing, both historically regarded as one. But what makes it special? It's the expanse, the fertility of the soil, the tranquility. The unique geographical location of the basin has given birth to a culture that thrives on peace and quiet, contentment and satisfaction. The regional culture of these places is bound by these virtues. There's a sense of calm that the mountains can't provide, a sort of peace that one only finds in the plains. This culture, these virtues, they stem from the basin's abundance, its fertility and tranquility. It's a stark contrast to the majestic mountains, yet equally mesmerizing and awe-inspiring. And then again, have you ever wondered about the geological history of the Sichuan Basin? A fertile land shared by Sichuan and Chongqing, both historically regarded as one, bound by a regional culture of fertility and tranquility. Immerse yourself in the geological tale of the Sichuan Basin, a narrative that stretches across an astounding span of nearly 200 million years. This epic saga begins with a dramatic scene. The Sichuan Basin's rise from the depths of the ancient sea known as Testi, an event marking its first step towards the surface of our world. Picture the enormity of this event, an enormous landmass stirring from under the ocean floor, rising, growing, and evolving. In the heart of this tale, there lies the impactful event when the eastern part of the Tibetan Plateau collided with the Yangtze Plate within the Sichuan Basin. This coming together, a colossal clash of titanic geological forces vying for dominance within the Earth's crust. It was a collision of such immense scale and significance that it not only reshaped the landscape but also sculpted the Hengduan Mountains, the western boundary of the basin. Despite the violent clash of two formidable forces, the Yangtze Plate stood firm, exhibiting an incredible demonstration of resilience. In fact, its stubborn resilience played a key role in the formation of a unique mountain range. This striking topographical formation, by nature's relentless forces, boasts an average altitude of nearly 4,000 meters. The mightiest of its peaks reach the dizzying height of over 7,500 meters, standing as grand monuments to the enduring power of geological processes. Following the shape of the land, this majestic mountain range unfurls across the landscape, covering a vast distance of over 500 kilometers. It presents itself as a formidable boundary, a natural barrier separating the basin from the vastness of the plateau. This physical division is more than just a line on a map. It's a testament to the powerful forces shaped our world and continues to influence its evolution. This range spans over 500 kilometers, a formidable boundary separating the basin from the plateau. So join us on this fascinating journey as we dive deeper into the story that is the Sichuan Basin, a tale written in stone, water, and time. The story doesn't end there. Our tale continues with the western boundary of the Sichuan Basin, a region that tells a tale of relentless activity and the power of the Earth's crustal movement. The change began with the continuous collision of the Indian Ocean Plate and the Yangtze Plate, two of the world's most notable tectonic plates. This was not an event that unfolded hastily, but rather a slow, grinding dance of geological eons. It was a physical testament to the power of nature and time, shaping the world as we know it. Days turned into years, years into centuries, and centuries into millennia, each passing moment further transforming the landscape. The most significant result of this collision was the formation of spectacular mountain ranges, each one a testament to the raw power, unyielding endurance of our planet. The first of these towering giants to rise was the majestic Daba Mountains, their soaring peaks scraping the sky and their slopes home to a rich tapestry of life. Following the Daba was the formation of the Sichuan Mountains, a range filled with mystery and folklore. The Sichuan Mountains are not just a geographical feature, they are a symbol of cultural heritage and historical significance, embodying the spirit and resilience of the people who call this region home. Next came the Dalu Mountains, a rugged and wild range that stands as a silent guardian over the basin. The slopes of the are steep and treacherous, yet they brim with life, hosting diverse ecosystems that thrive in the harsh conditions. Together with the formidable Hengduan Mountains on the western side, they became the protective barriers of the Sichuan Basin. These mountain ranges, with their jagged peaks and lush valleys, form a perfect encirclement around the basin. Inside this natural fortress, a vast basin came into existence. This basin is no ordinary geographical feature. It is a testament to the enduring forces of nature, spanning more than 260,000 square kilometers. An expansive region, it speaks volumes about the Earth's evolutionary journey and the constant changes it undergoes. The story of the Sichuan Basin is a story of nature's power, resilience, and sheer beauty. The story doesn't end there. Contrary to what most people initially believe, the landscape of this basin is far from being a flat stretch of land. Instead, it sports an intriguingly diverse topography. The distinctive feature of this geographic region is the Hengduan Mountains, which approximately bisect the interior of the basin. These towering mountains have played a crucial role over the centuries in forming what is now known as the Chengdu Plain. The majestic Hengduan Mountains, with their breathtaking peaks and lush greenery, stand tall and firm as they split the heart of the basin. These mountains, with their undulating slopes, are the silent guardians of the Chengdu Plain, shaping its unique characteristics in a myriad of ways. Forming the bedrock of this plain, they mark a distinct line between the two halves of the basin. Spread across a sprawling expanse of nearly 19,000 square kilometers, the Chengdu Plain is a sight to behold in all its vastness. This expansive plain isn't just any patch of land. It holds the title of being the largest flat land in the entire Sichuan region, surpassing even the vast plains of the southwest. This plain, in all its spectacular grandeur, is a testament to the geographic diversity of the Sichuan Basin. The mountains forming a protective barrier around the Chengdu Plain have a significant effect on its climate. This natural shield blocks any harsh winds and ocean monsoons from reaching the plain, thus creating a mild and calm climate. This tranquil weather, coupled with the fertile soil, makes the Chengdu Plain an ideal place for agriculture and human settlement. Over the years, this fertile soil and favorable climate have played a pivotal role in nurturing the city of Chengdu. This city, born from the womb of the Chengdu Plain, gradually transformed, evolving into a prosperous core within the Sichuan Basin. Today, Chengdu stands tall and proud, not just as a city, but as a symbol of the Sichuan Basin's bountiful resources and diverse topography. Venture further eastward into the basin's eastern part, and the landscape takes a sudden shift. An impressive mountain range, stretching for nearly 300 kilometers and standing at an altitude of nearly 1,000 meters, cuts through the eastern part of the basin, creating several long and narrow valleys. These valleys, known as the Eastern Sichuan System Mausoleum Valleys, are one of the most distinctive geographical units in the Sichuan Basin. Chongqing, the city cut vertically into several sections by the Pingxingling Mountains, is nestled within these valleys. The city's urban area is crisscrossed by rivers such as the Yangtze River and Jialing River, forming a unique geographical landscape. In summary, the Sichuan Basin, with its unique landscape and long geological evolution, is a testament to the power and beauty of nature. Its history is etched into the mountains, valleys, and rivers that shape its boundaries and interior, serving as a constant reminder of the geological movements that have shaped not just this region, but our world.